March 5 is today, 2026. I was watching a news central television reporting about what happened to the people of Ngozi local government area of Borno State. I saw so many people, counting into thousands of people being displaced because of the annexation of Nigeria. What is going on is going to increase because there is a plan to annex Nigeria into a terror stronghold. This is not a news, so it's not something that is new. Everybody knows about it. Police is aware of this. The SS is aware. The military officers are aware that there is a plan by interest to annex Nigeria into a terror stronghold. And that is why you see many international communities who doesn't align to the interests of these people who want to annex Nigeria are all putting their eyes in Nigeria. It's no longer news, so don't, think bad about it. Security personnel are aware. So, you see, people who are being displaced, they are Muslims and everyone around there. So there is no one that is left. I'm going to tell you something about this. You see, tomorrow, many people will try to stand with ISWAP and their sponsors. Many people will try to stand with Boko Haram and their sponsors. Many people will also stand with Lakurawa with their sponsors. They will say, this is human rights violation, this is that. I'm talking about the time that is going to come, where these people will be targeted, where these people will be killed. And that time people will be singing, Nigeria have territorial integrity, this and that. You'll be talking rubbish. At this moment, nobody is even talking about, the territorial integrity of Nigeria when the terrorists invaded. Terrorists will come from outside the country. They'll come and kill people in Nigeria. Nobody will talk about territorial integrity. But anytime people want to resist these terrorists, you will start seeing, these your bloggers trying to tell you that Nigeria have territorial integrity and so on and so forth. Listen, the people of Ngozi, your leaders are the one who sold you out. Your leaders are not against these terrorists because what the terrorists want align with what your leaders want. When Boko Haram started the second phase, that was from 2009, because they first started from 2002 and thereabout. The second phase was 2009. In 2012, when they issued ultimatum that Christians should leave northern Nigeria, you can go and verify what I'm saying. So that was the time I started reading about Boko Haram. So from that time, I saw their one handbook they published that time online, which was translated. Their mission is just simple. Western education and cultures is prohibited. And what they want is Sharia law. They don't want common law. They want Sharia country. They want an Islamic country. They make it very clear, so you can go and verify what I'm saying. So they do not want any other place. They just want a Sharia place. They want to convert Nigeria into a Sharia place. That is what they want, okay? So when I saw, some leaders like Alimodu Sherif that appointed Boko Haram Commission of Religious Affairs for the implementation of Sharia, I know that leaders are complicit to all these things. So you see people crying, leaving their ancestral homes. Your leaders sold you out. People in government, they have the same alignment with these terrorists. ISWAP want the same thing as Boko Haram. Lakurawa want the same thing as Boko Haram. Al-Qaeda want the same thing as Boko Haram. Hamas want the same thing as Boko Haram. To mention but few, one agenda, different department of armed groups. So at this moment in time, if you see that we are talking about the issue of Sharia, why Sharia law should be repealed, it's not because we hate people who are practicing Sharia law, because these are terrorists leveraging on Sharia law to carry out crimes, and the government, people in government are supporting them. I have over 6 testimonies from major generals, former chief of defense staffs, former naval heads in Nigeria who confess on national television. You can go and verify this thing I'm saying, okay? They confess on national television that no, Nigeria politicians are sponsoring this. We have evidence of everything. So you see all these people crying, dying. They are not shaking. The Nigerian politicians are not shaking. The highest thing they will do is to deploy troops to that place, and they know that deploying troops is not the solution. It's not the solution, okay? Now, don't allow any politician to tell you anything about insecurity in Nigeria. They are complicit. Majority of them are complicit. They know what they are doing. They are sponsoring them. The only one thing you will use to shut every politician mouth up, including Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the president of Nigeria. The only one thing to shut them out, just ask them one question. Why did the order came from the president? I'm going to explain all this thing to you. Why did the order came from president that military should leave, evacuate from Catholic school children's site, that the terrorists are coming? And immediately the military evacuated. The military people said they received a call to evacuate from above. So as they left, the terrorists came with helicopter, they kidnapped the school children. So the following day in the Senate floor, I can't tell all of them. There were 19 senators, including Oshomonde, Ndume. All of them were shouting, "Who made the call? Who made the call? Who made the call?" After some time, former CDS Musa was appointed as a Minister of Defense, and he vowed on the Senate floor that he's going to bring out the people who made the call to soldiers to leave, that the terrorists are coming. Up to today, the Minister of Defense power is too low to bring out the person. And let me tell you why I said the call came from the Commander-in-Chief. The military respect hierarchy. You can't do anything when the thing is in your senior's hands. So if you are a junior person, you can't say otherwise when the Commander-in-Chief did not say something. So the people who made the call, since nobody was able to bring them out, the call came from the office of the president. Yeah, because if it is from office of a major or a general, CDS will fish the person out, or the Minister of Defense will fish the person out because their order is above. But when it is above the Minister of Defense, he can't do nothing. And the question goes to everyone now. I want you to ask any politician this question: who made the call? Ask the police IG who made the call. Ask the CDS head who made the call. Ask the military hierarchies who made the call. Some people know who made the call, but they can't talk because the person that made the call is above. So Nigeria is now open to the plan to annex her territories into terror stronghold, and of which people, international communities, will not fold their hands and continue to see this. And I tell you this countless time. Time will come, people will start shouting, Nigeria have territorial integrity. But at this moment, nobody is talking about territorial integrity. Terrorists invade your country, you are not talking about territorial integrity. Your influencers are complicit to all these things. Your influencers do not talk about territorial integrity when these terrorists are killing you. Your influencers are not talking about territorial integrity. But anytime maybe a strike will land on these terrorists, they say, hey, don't strike in Nigeria. Nigeria have a territorial integrity. Where is her territorial integrity when the terrorists are invading the country? Where is her territorial integrity? You see, we Africans are very wicked and logically zero. We don't think. We don't think at all. We are emotional human beings. We react to emotion, religious, and political sentiments. We don't react to logic. We don't think. Anybody who is supporting terrorists to kill you, funding terrorism, the person doesn't love you. If it is my father, my religion, my culture, anything that is supporting terrorists against you, you've got to leave that. If it is a church, leave it. If it is any religion, if it is Islam, leave it. Anybody, anything that is supporting insurgency against you, they are not for you. Just look at people crying. No, look at people crying. Look at women, children. The one that happened in Bauchi, the governor who boasted that he's going to import Fulanis into Nigeria and arrest their violent culture, Bala Mohammed. He was running to Aso Rock to meet Tinubu that almost 10,000 Fulani people, he said 10,000 terrorists who are Fulanis are in their state, Bauchi, that Tinubu should come to his assistance. This is what he went to Aso Rock to tell Tinubu. Just imagine. So, what is going on in Nigeria is not a rocket science, and I actually want people to be informed. That is just my purpose. Be informed. Just be informed. When you understand what is going on, you may hardly be a victim. You saw these victims that we are seeing today. It is because many of them are not informed. Okay? They are not informed about what is going on. They are not informed. Many people don't know the truth. So that is why we are doing what we are doing, to let people understand what is actually going on in Nigeria. You see, your government will not react to this. The Senate are sitting, they will not react to this. Just imagine. Everyone dream and pray to be from a country where you will mention the name of your country. Even the terrorists will be shaking. They will be afraid to kill you. Everybody dream to have a country where if you kidnap one of their own, the country will be shaking because the terrorists will be shaking because they don't know the next move. But here we are. Our people are sponsoring the same terrorists against us. It's a pity. It's a pity.
Like wonder shall never end with Jesus. According to Happy Marcel, he said that we Nigeria survived 2007. You understand? Because according to this video, you understand? Because according not be only according to this video, or according to what they happen for this country since then. Nigeria want to survive. Nigeria want to survive 2026 finish. Talk the same one survive to 2027. You understand? Because different way they happen for this country. I'm fed up. You understand? I don't know why. Upon the occupy way they happen. You understand? The federal government, they don't do anything about it. You understand? They don't do anything about it. They don't address anything. That's what we go to do for this country. Well, it is well. I'll be share the video. So don't the comment section. Boy.